Today I'm test driving the all-new Mazda CX-9 and we're going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. As you can see right now, we have a full tank of fuel, and on this full tank our fuel range is estimated to be 554 kilometers before we run completely out of fuel. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to reset our trip meter. As you can see, we have our trip meter on screen and now it reads 0. We're going to do this with our second trip meter as well, and now they both read 0. We're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete, and after that we'll head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up, so stay tuned. One of the cool things about the CX-9 is its analog looking digital instantaneous fuel economy gauge that gives you instant fuel economy based on how you're driving. Now, to be fair, a lot of other cars have this as well, but the way it's portrayed in the CX-9 using the gauge actually makes it kind of fun to keep your fuel economy low, because other cars just show it using a number. They'll show, 11 or 11.5 in written text, but this one actually has a cool gauge on top that moves depending on how you drive. So right now you can see we're trying to keep our fuel economy under 10.5, which is, according to that gauge on top, you can see the little blue line. That's where our fuel economy is right now. Our average fuel economy is right now. So by trying to keep it under, we're able to achieve better fuel economy, and it's pretty fun to engage in that process. We just spent the week testing the CX-9 and we have some numbers here we'd like to share with you. As you can see, we're almost at the half tank line and we've driven a total of 296.3 kilometers. Our average fuel economy, according to the vehicle, is rated at 10.1 liters per 100 kilometers. So what I also wanted to show you was our remaining fuel range. So you'll notice over here that we have 285 kilometers of fuel range remaining on the tank. My driving conditions have been pretty basic. I haven't had the air conditioning on at all, but I have had the sound system on the whole time. Also worth mentioning is that I did around 80% of my driving in the city and 20% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. What we're going to do now is, as you can see, we're at the fuel pump and we're going to fill it back up and see how much it costs us. And based on that, we'll do some calculations to get a better idea of our actual fuel economy, as well as how much we can expect to spend on a full tank of fuel. As you can see, I spent $47.24 to fill up 34 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.389 per liter. As you just saw, we spent $47.24 to fill up 34 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.389 per liter. What's also worth noting is the CX-9's fuel capacity is 74 liters, or 19.5 gallons. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate our kilometers per liter number. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the 296 kilometers that we've driven and divide that by the 34 liters of fuel that we filled up. So 296 kilometers divided by 34 liters gives us 8.7 kilometers per liter. So every liter of fuel will give us 8.7 kilometers of driving. Next, what we're going to do is we'll calculate our actual fuel range based on my driving. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the 8.7 kilometers per liter number that we achieved and multiply that by the 74 liters, which is the fuel capacity of the CX-9. 8.7 kilometers per liter multiplied by 74 liters gives us 644 kilometers. So on a full tank of fuel, based on my driving, you can expect 644 kilometers of driving. What we're going to do next is we'll calculate our cost per kilometer. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the 296 kilometers that we've driven so far and divide that by the $47.24 that we've spent filling up. So 296 kilometers divided by $47.24 gives us 16 cents per kilometer. And finally, what we're going to do is we'll calculate our cost of a full tank of fuel. First, let's do it for Toronto, where the fuel price is $1.389 per liter. So 74 liters, which is the fuel capacity of the CX-9, multiplied by $1.389 per liter, gives us $102.80. So a full tank of fuel on the CX-9, if you were to fill up in Toronto, Canada, would cost you $102.80 Canadian. Next, we're going to calculate the cost of a full tank of fuel in Detroit, USA. So 19.5 gallons, which is the fuel capacity of the CX-9, multiplied by $2.70 per gallon, gives you $52.65. So a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Detroit, USA, would cost you $52.65 American.